What's up, beautiful people? This is Rajiv from My Funnel Team, and in this video, we're going to talk about how you can get leads like really fast. So, depending again, there's so many variables. So, this is my disclaimer. You need to apply whatever I'm telling you in context, right? So, there are so many different types of businesses, but in general, what I'm going to tell you, what I'm going to reveal to you here, is going to work for a service-based business, and it could work for certain types of coaching and anywhere where you need to to talk to people, right? So let's say you are a contractor, for example, and you need leads like today. So there's two things you can do. First, if it's something that people are looking for every day, let's say you do, I don't know, you do roofing, so people are looking for your services on Google today, right? So all you need to do is have a good landing page and run Google Ads. That's the low-hanging fruit. And this can apply for many businesses out there. And Google Ads, I think it's called Google Ads now. It used to be Google AdWords, is not expensive, contrary to common belief. Many people just say, Google Ads is too expensive, but it's not about how expensive it is. It's about what is the ROI that you get when you put your money into Google Ads. You could be paying $5 per click, but if your ROI, your product is 10 grand or 5 grand, it still makes sense, right? So it's all about ROI, right? So first of all, you need to take whatever business that you are in. I would suggest that you try Google Ads, right? There might be a lot of competitors, but Google will always rotate the ads so that everybody gets a piece of it, a piece of the traffic, a piece of action. So in general, you're a dentist, you're a service professional, you are any sort of service-based business. The first thing, the low-hanging fruit, you need to advertise on Google. Now, like I said, it's very easy. All you need to do is know what are your money keywords, right? So generally, there's you don't need like 100 keywords. Some people, some companies, some agencies will tell you, I'm going to use AI, or I'm going to use some complicated software to find out, hundreds of keywords. You don't need that. Generally, it's the 80-20 rule. Like 20% of your keywords will bring 80% of your business. And oftentimes, it would be like 5 to 10 keywords max that would bring all your business, and everything else is just, good to have, right? So when you start, you can get started with 5 to 10 keywords max. Right? And in general, the biggest thing that you need to look out for is you don't do broad term matching. So, you do exact match, you do phrase match, right? So when you're setting up, of course, I'm just giving you the strategy right here. If you have to go into detail and setting up yourself, open account and try it. I've done that so many times. Like 10 years ago when I started Google Ads, I knew nothing. I just used a bit of, common sense, and, it worked. Right. So, and there is tons of videos online. By the way, if you need help with any sort of, we need help with copywriting, with technical side of things, or you need help with design, etc. That's what we do. That's what my business does. Go to myfunnelteam.com and get a quote. Right. So that was a little bit of what I do. So let's come back to Google Ads. Right. So generally, let's say, you sell, you're a contractor, you sell roofing services. So somebody will go on Google and type, roofing contractor or roof contractor near me. That could be roof contractor, town or city, right? So then you advertise, you bid on those keywords, right? Then your ad will say exactly the same thing. Will say, your ad will say something like, your headline will say, special offer for new roofs, 25% off in X city. 10 years experience, very responsive team, whatever you're going to put in the ad. And then when people click on that ad, then you need to say exactly the same thing what's on the ad at the top of the landing page. Best roofing contractor in this town, 10 years guarantee, whatever that you just said, so that people, you get them from their head, they're thinking about the roofing contractor, and then they see an ad, they click on it, and then they come to the landing page. There needs to be a flow, right? Then on the landing page, you need to have all the information that you you generally, give your customers like a bit of credentials, a bit of testimonials, a bit of how it works, a bit of FAQs. Send it, not too much information, just enough for them to trust you, to call you, to request a quote, right? So in any, again, the reason I'm saying that is I see so many people, going around in circles, trying to go online and do stuff and complicate things. You need leads. That's the first thing that you need to do if you are in a service-based business. Now, second thing that you can do, you can also now, if you are in a market where people are highly sophisticated, let's say highly educated about the product that you are selling, then you can easily put that almost same landing page on Facebook. And trust me, you don't need multiple steps. You just put your Facebook ad, you send directly to a landing page, and then you have to call to action that says, call me, request a quote, or that's it. And this is as simple as it can get, and you can get leads the same day. I've done that so many times, and I do it all the time, right? So ad on Facebook, Instagram, it's the same thing, right? So then send to landing page. And again, I'm saying it works for markets where people are already aware of what they want, what the problem is, what the solution is, and you just come up in front. So let's say, for example, you are in the real estate industry, right? So, you were looking for buyers and sellers. So you don't need to explain to people what's buyer and, what's, you don't need to your product and service is almost commodity. You don't need to educate them. You don't need to put them in a funnel. You don't need to put them in a, how do you say that? You don't need to put them in a webinar funnel to explain, to educate them, to sell them the dream, to sell them the pain, to sell them the solution, to sell them you, etc. Right? Now, coming to that, you might need sometimes, when you are in a market where you need to educate people a lot before you sell them. Let's say you're selling a coaching package and it's about, how to invest in real estate, right? So then there's a lot that you need to tell. There's a lot that you need to prove. There's a lot that you need to agitate, like pain and stuff, right? So then you need to get people in a funnel. But if it's a straightforward thing, everybody knows what a contractor does. Just get on with it and say, get in touch. You've got a problem, I can fix your problem, get in touch, call me and let's talk, right? So as I said, if you need help with anything in regards to funnels, you're a coach, you're a contractor, you're a service professional, you've got an e-commerce business and you need help with traffic, copywriting, design, integration, I've got a whole team set up here. I've been doing this for the past 13 years and I'll be happy to help. This is Rajiv from My Funnel team. If you've got any questions about how to set up your ads and how to get your first bunch of leads, feel free to comment below and I'll be happy to help. Rajiv signing out. Thank you.